Hi, I'm Archie Luxury, and I'd like to share a story when I was in the watch business. And it involves shipping by FedEx. And basically, I was living in Thailand, and it was 2004, so it's nearly 10 years ago, so it's quite a while ago. But I'd like to share this story with all my viewers so you can get an insight to how Archie operates. So basically, I was running a little online business. I was selling some wristwatches on eBay and through a website, and I'd sold two pieces to Australia. There were two Rolex Datejusts, and I can remember one was a 1601 and one was a 16013, I think it was. So two Datejusts, and I sent them by FedEx. I was living in Bangkok, and I sent them by FedEx to two separate buyers in Australia. And Thailand's got a bit of a dodgy reputation, and you can appreciate that. So I always, after a big fuck up with the Thai post office where I lost quite a lot of fucking parcels. These were low value parcels, but they're still thieving sons of bitches. I decided to send anything over $500 by FedEx. So anyhow, I sent these two watches by FedEx, online tracking, everything like that's all cool. And a week later, the customers start complaining, saying they haven't received them. And I immediately went online and checked the tracking out, and then I discovered the awful truth: the fucking things were missing. And yep, very, very nasty. And I immediately assumed that the fuckers in FedEx Thailand had sort of pilfered it, but no, they actually tracked both of these parcels to Australia. And I was fucking fuming. I mean, I'd paid for fucking FedEx, which is, it's a premium service, and the fuckers had lost two expensive pieces. I mean, a Rolex 1601, you're looking at, over $1,000 to $1,500, and a 16013, you're looking at, $2,000 sort of dollars there. So I was fucking fuming about it. And, I was really fucked off. And I rang up, and then they said to me, there's a problem, and we're looking for them. And I immediately then thought, fuck this for a joke. Let me talk to Fred Smith. Fred Smith is the owner of fucking FedEx. So I did a Google, found out the headquarters is in Memphis, Tennessee, and I rang FedEx and said I'd like to talk to Fred Smith about theft and stealing. And I never actually got through to Fred Smith, but I got through to his personal assistant. She was a lovely lady. She's very, very understanding, and I said, what the hell's going on? I said to her how fucked off I was about it, and she was very nice and professional. And then what happens is I find out what's actually happened is the parcels have gone missing when they were given to a third party agent for FedEx. So it wasn't actually FedEx who lost it. It was actually the third party agent who fucking lost it. And I'm fuming. I mean, as I said to FedEx in numerous faxes and daily phone calls to them, I don't give a fuck who the fuck you have contracted that out to. You fuckers took the money, and you fuckers should be responsible for it. And I then immediately said, who the fuck is this third party company? And it was Australian Air Express, which is it's sort of a joint venture between Australia Post and Qantas. And I was just so fucked off. I was furious. And every bit of information that was relayed to me, I would use it to make more phone calls. So I immediately rang The guy in charge of fucking FedEx Australia. I fucking picked up the phone and said, I want to talk to you. I've got missing shit. I want to talk to you now. And I remember his surname was Jenkins. And I remember talking to him daily and saying to him how fucked off I was and how pissed off I was and, you know, how fucked I was. And I remember him saying to me, actually, I think it was him, but someone said to me, you know, the terms and conditions on the FedEx form, we are not common carriers. And, you know, I was waiting for that line because when Archie was at uni, I remember studying law, torts and common law and all this sort of shit. And one of the examples are, we are not common carriers. What does that mean? That's one of the big legal things all the students, they get you to read up on. And, you know, I said to Mr. Jenkins, I said, Mr. Jenkins, you seem to be mistaken. See, we are not common carriers. I'm Archie Luxury. I'm not a normal person. See, I know you're not responsible. If you read the fine print, you know, you've lost my thing and there's no money. I said, that's fine, but I have every right. See, I don't want the money back. I want to fucking ring you bastards every fucking day of the week and just give you a fucking hard time. I want you every day to know at 10:30 on the dot, Archie will be ringing and he'll be a fucking asshole. I want you to know that. Every fucking day, you know Archie's going to ring. I want you to shit blood, you know, or have a heart attack, or fucking go away on sick leave, and your replacement, I will fucking ring every day on the dot and just say, what the fuck is happening to my parcel? I'm not a normal person either. And I don't give a shit about the money. I want pain and suffering to make up for my fucking missing parcel. And, you know, I very quickly explained that to him. I said, I want to ring up every day and waste fucking half an hour of your time. And I said, I want to find out information and I want to use that to try and help. And I said, I want the police caught. If something's gone missing, I want someone in prison. Simple. And if you're not going to do it, I'm going to take action, everything I can to fucking make it time wasting and miserable and just fuck you bastards around. And I then found out it went missing when it was with Australian Air Express. Okay, fantastic. I immediately rang Australian Air Express. Let me talk to the chairman, the CEO, the general manager. Let me talk to them about my missing fucking parcel. And I remember he was a bit of a rude cunt from fucking Australian Air Express. He kind of said to me, oh, if they're missing, we're not common carriers. I said, you don't fucking understand, Charlie. I don't care about the money. I want you to be remembered as the guy who lost the FedEx account. I said, that's my aim. We are not common carriers. I'm fucking well aware of that. But I'm not a fucking insane normal person. I'm Archie. And my job is to make sure that you fuckers lose the FedEx account. And what I want to do is, I want your name because I'm going to be writing to the board to sack you. That's right. I want you to lose your fucking job. I want to create as much pain, suffering, and misery as fucking humanly possible. And then I'll come after you at your new place you fucking work at, you bastards. And this went on for about 2 weeks, and then Australian Air Express refused to take my call, so I'd ring up the PA, personal assistant to Fred Smith, and say, oh, look, those fuckers at Australian Air Express are refusing to take my call. Could you make sure they don't do that? And mysteriously, they started answering my calls again, you fucking bastards. And it was just a big fucking mess, you know. They're just mean, nasty fuckers. That's what they are. Mean, nasty fuckers. And I remember then I got a call from Mr. Jenkins, that's the head of FedEx in Australia, and he said, Archie, please, tell me how much the items were worth. And I said, okay, we had one Rolex here that was worth blah, blah, blah. We had another Rolex that was worth blah, blah, blah. I was honest. I gave him the complete honesty, which I think turned out to be about 2,500. I think one of the pieces didn't have a bracelet. It was a head only. And I was honest. I said, it's about 2,500. He said, Archie, we're going to add on a couple $100, and that's the end of it. We're going to pay you out. And he said, he's never seen this before. He said, but Archie, we want to get rid of you. You're really quite awful. And I took that as a great compliment. Thank you very much, Mr. Jenkins. And yeah, I got my fucking money. They gave me a check for a bit more. Actually, they put it onto I paid by my Platinum American Express card. They just put on the money to my Platinum Amex, and they put a couple $100 more, and I really appreciated that. And that's the end of the matter. So, I like FedEx. FedEx is a great company. And Australian Air Express, go fuck yourself!